Welcome to Terror Beyond Imagination! Oh, that was great. Oh, what a level! Alright, you pussies, I know. I dedicate this to everyone who thinks water levels are evil because honestly, I don't find them so bad. You know, people complain all the time that, oh no, water level is so difficult. Oh no, they disrupt the flow of gameplay. Oh no. Well, with that round concluded, anyhow, hello everybody, this is NintendoTron64, and if you hadn't picked up on it already, underwater you can use Bowser's Fire Breath to kill enemies. So it will be quite useful for this section actually. And look at that, a lucky flower already. See, that's one of the things I notice about this game. You know, they tend to hand out power-ups like candy. Not that I'm complaining or anything. I mean, it's very easy. It's very easy coinage. And by the way, the bloopers in this place, they may drop. I think it's ink sauce if you kill them. There's one in here I always seem to get one from. Not that time though. And also Cheep Cheeps, no problem. They don't actually try to attack you or anything. And remember where these posts are here because, as you might guess, it'll become part of the puzzle later. Now, we need to use Mario here to get to get in this pipe here after I save it, obviously. So let's do just that. And where does that pipe take us, you ask? Why, it takes us down here. And avoid those whirlpools because they do that. Yeah, they don't damage you, but they whip you around and they make you dizzy. So, anyhow, let's go through this pipe here. I believe it's this pipe. Yeah, I must use Bowser here because attacking enemies will be a bit easier. Not that we couldn't do it with Boomer, but you know. Yep, I am going the right way. I figured I was. And we go on here, and... Okay, finally we get an inky sauce like I was talking about. Oh, pardon me, I was one syllable off. It's supposed to be inky sauce. Yeah. And what's in this door here? Traps and death! And evil AI is making us test. Wait, that's something else, isn't it? Wow, another level up? Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. So anyway, yeah, the challenge in here is to kill all the enemies in the room. And what's in this unusually large chest that we've seen several times before? Hey! In case you ain't heard, I throw a lot of girth around these parts, and I'm gonna check you out to make sure you got the weight to hang with me. With Bowser, I don't think that should be an issue. Alright, so let's start by checking that face he has. Dude has shaggy eyebrows, that's not even kind of girth. You get 50 girth points. Oh come on, shaggy eyebrows are totally girthy. Alright, I gotta check the girthiness of those clothes he wears. What's more girthy than a giant spiky shell? Like, nothing. That's worth 100 girth points. Girth check on the body coming up. That's where the real heavy comes from. Look at this guy. Look him up in the dictionary. He's the definition of girth. A super heavyweight right here. Bam! 10,000 girth points. What? Bowser deserves at least 1 million. The sheer girthitude in this display here is blowing my mind. That's putting it lightly. There's no getting around it. You got heavy like I've never seen before. Any fool that gets in your way and you just have to girth him up. Love it, smash it, squish those light weights. You're going places with girth like that. I want to come along for the ride. And just like that, the ground pounding pixel named Fudley joined you. Now you can do a ground pound. Basically what it amounts to. You can either jump or press 1, or you can press 1 to automatically jump to ground pound. Which is why I don't recommend keeping Fudley out often, because you may ground pound on accident. Now, there's a peg right next to this locked door. I wonder how we get through. Well, how about like this? Too easy. Now that we're actually able to ground pound, you might be wondering what the hell it is we do with those pegs back where we were. Well, in a very brief moment, I'll show you. Hitting the head on the ceiling, giving myself a concussion. I don't know what I'm singing about. I'm not even sure if you can even call it singing, so I'll just, stop. And, sheesh, I just got through explaining, pardon, that 1 does a ground pound, and I pressed down, but I obviously knew it breathes fire. You're a real genius today, Sam, you really are. So let's see. Up, down, down. Up, down, up. No, if we're gonna ground pound, we're gonna do it right. There. You see, was that so difficult? Is that really so difficult? Okay, I deserve that. But frankly, I'm lucky just not to get damaged from that. Not that I would have gotten damage anyhow, but I definitely would have gotten damage from getting knocked into the tentacle. By the way, if any of you ever played a Mobile's Big Adventure, it's this free Flash game that just came out, and I gotta say, the water level on that thing is quite funny. I was actually just playing through that earlier today, and I gotta say, this is sort of what that reminds me of. Even though the humor is a lot more, well, how shall we say, E-rated. So anyhow, Sam, focus, pegs. Now another advantage of being able to ground pound is you can kill enemies underwater. So we have up, down, down, up, down, up. And that makes a door! Marvelous! Puzzle solving is glorious! I would know, I've played tons of Zelda games. And darn it, I should have saved my catch card SP for here, because this is what they really work on. And darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I think I said darn it enough. Actually, let's kill these guys, I could get some decent experience. I wish I had Tippy with me so I could actually tell you what those were. But, well, let's not forget why we, want to rescue her. Anyhow, as you can see, they take 2 hits to kill, at least with Bowser. So they have quite a bit of HP, and gee, there's a wide gorge here. I bet you can never tell in a million years what's coming up. And those there you obviously can't kill because they're part of a hysterical cutscene! What's going on? Wait a minute, why is the game translating blooper speak? Well, actually how else would we all understand it? And hey, look, a red flipper! We heard something about that, didn't we? And holy shizballs on a stick. That is one big blooper. And Bowser's continually doing windmill arms. Hey land freaks, how do you like a tentacle sandwich? Wow, that's a genius line right there. Now these tentacles here you don't have to hit, you just have to avoid. You can hit them to make the fight go faster if you want, it's really not required. As you can probably guess, you can fire breathe on them with Bowser, or you can ground pound. The trouble with ground pounding is it's a little more risky because once you start, you can't stop. You'll just keep going, and if you don't hit anything, you'll fall into a pit. So, as you might guess, from Barry that we met earlier, you have to hit the red tentacle to actually damage Boomer. And you have to do it 3 times. Yeah, this boss is not incredibly tough. In fact, it's probably one of the easier bosses. But most of the bosses in this game, even the final boss, believe it or not, are fairly easy, so, you know, that's not saying much. Of course, granted, the final boss is a bit challenging. I mean, I'll give it that. And would you stick that dang red tentacle up again? Wow, that sounded a lot more sexual than intended. Anyhow, let's just finish this. And the level's over already. See, that wasn't bad, was it? No, it's certainly not a, what you call it, a water temple. No. Believe me, I've played through the water temple in Ocarina of Time 3D, and you guys are a bunch of pussies. I beat it on the first try. I did not even have to get help. Now you guys will probably think I'm a god for saying that. But anyhow, we're going to end things off here, so until next time, catch you on the flip side.